So, good morning to everyone. This is Dr.Kausar, Unnisa, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce and Management, GFGC. In the previous sessions and all, come across regarding to the calculation of all the three averages. Now, in this session, we are going to come across regarding to the calculation of median along with the OG curves, both less than as well as the more than OG curves. Before going to know about less than and more than OG curves, let us know what do you mean by OG. OG is nothing but the cumulative frequency curve, or we can call it as OG or CF curve. The curves drawn for the cumulative frequencies against the class limits are called cumulative frequency curves or OG curves. Here on the graph, the class limits or the class intervals are going to be shown along the x-axis and cumulative frequencies on the y-axis. In drawing an OG, the cumulative frequency is plotted at the upper limit of the class interval. The successive points are later joined together to get an OG curve. There are two types of OG. One is less than OG, less than C is cumulative frequency curve. Another one is more than OGs, it is more than cumulative frequency curve. Let us know what do you mean by less than OG curve. This curve it consists in plotting the less than cumulative class frequencies against the respective upper class limits or class intervals or boundaries. The points are so obtained or joined by a smooth curve. It is also called as an increasing curve sloping upward from left to right side of the graph, and it is in the shape of elongated of S shape. Less than curve means it is the curve which is in the form of increasing curve in the form of S shape. And what do you mean by this more than OG? The more than OG curves are the cumulative class frequencies are plotted against the respective lower class limits. The points so obtained are joined by a smooth curve, and it is a decreasing curve sloping downward from left to right of the graph, and it is the shape of elongated upside down of S. The two ogives are drawn together with common axis, the point of intersection of the two ogives drawn in a line perpendicular to x-axis. The point of the x-axis gives the value of median. This is the more than OG. See, when we are going to calculate the OG curves, we should remember these features. The two ogives are drawn together with the common axis. The intersection point gives the value of median. And the less than ogive is always used to calculate median first quartile, that is Q1 and Q3, third quartile. And ogive gives the clear picture about the data for comparative study. And the ogive partitioned values are always the positional averages. Let us see one question here. Draw less than and more than OGs from the following frequency distribution. Find the median. So only the class intervals and frequencies will be given in the question. So the class intervals are 0 to 5, 5 to 10, 10 to 15, 15 to 20, 20 to 25, and 25 to 30. The frequency values are 2, 7, 15, 12, 8, and 6. Then we require for the calculation of median, we require to calculate CF value also. So we have calculated here the CF along with the question here itself. 2 plus 7 is 9, plus 15 is 24, plus 12 is 36, plus 8 is 44, and plus 6 becomes 50. Therefore, the value of what total frequency value is 50. Before going to calculate less than and more than, first we should calculate the value of the median. Therefore, we are going to calculate the value of the median. So, median is nothing but the size of n by 2 item. Median equals n means 50 by 2. Therefore, median is nothing but 25th item. The size of 25th item lies in which CF means here that is 24. After 24, the next highest will be 36. In this 36 number, the 25th item is going to be like corresponding to this, the class interval value is 15 to 20. Therefore, the value of the median lies in the class interval of 15 to 30. The next thing is that we should calculate the value of median by using the formula. Median is nothing but L plus n by 2 minus PCF by F into C. So median equals the lower limit of the median class interval is 15 plus n by 2 is nothing but 25 minus preceding CF here they have given 24 and succeeding will be simple frequency will be 12. So 25 minus 24 by 12 into 5. Median equals 15 plus difference of 25 minus 24 is 1 by 12 into 5. The value after calculating will get, that is 0.416. We should add to the lower limit of the number, that is 15. Therefore, the value of median is 15.416. Let us will show the same thing on the graph. So here we have located. So here we have taken the graph, the class intervals on the x-axis and the cumulative frequency values on the y-axis. Here we have started from 0 to 5, 5 to 10, 10 to 15, 15 to 20, 20 to 25. All these are class intervals. And here we have taken the scale x-axis in the limit 1 centimeter is equals to 5 units, and y-axis 1 centimeter is equals to 10 frequencies. Let us will calculate for the calculation of less than Ogive and more than Ogive. So the less than Ogives will always calculated on upper limits, more than Ogives on the lower limits. The upper limit of the class interval here, we know that is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. The same thing we have located here 20, 25, 30. For the less than Ogive, what CF we have calculated, the same thing will be called as the less than CF 2, 9, 24, 36. 44 and 50. For more than OGs, we require to calculate the CF. Lower limits are being considered for the more than OGs. It is 0, 5, 10, 15, 20 and 25. For the more than OGs, we know that 50, the last frequency number will be the first CF. 50, 50 minus 2. We will have to keep on deducting in the previous classes how we did. That will be the same in the same manner, we'll have to calculate the more than cumulative frequency also. 50, 48, 41, 26, 14 and 6. Now, the upper limits, first we are going to calculate the less than, because it is upper less than means it is in the form of increasing order. The upper limit is 5 here. We'll have to mark, because see here in 1 centimeter we are going to be seeing 10 boxes, right? So here 10 to 20 boxes, small boxes can be there. So one box contains 1 centimeter. So one small unit, 1 unit. So now on the 5, that is the class interval 0 to 5, the lower CF on the second box we'll have to mark corresponding to that. We'll have to mark a point. Then on 10 we should go for 9th box. Then on 15, 24th box after 20. Next to 4th box we'll have to mark it here, one corresponding to 15. Then on 15, 20 we'll have to go for 36. Then for 25 it should be on 44. Then on 30 it should be on 50. Now we'll have to draw a what less than OG starting from 0. We'll have to add all these numbers. Then we can able to say one curve we are going to exist, right, which is in the upward direction. Let us will go for the more than OG's curve. So 0 will have to take 0, the value will be 50. Exact 50 will have to mark the point. Then on 5 it is 48. After 5, the next two boxes will have to leave, it becomes 48. Then on 10 it is 41 after 40 plus 1. Then on 15 it is 26. Exactly you take 15, that the sixth box will be becomes 26. Then on 20 it is 14. 20 it is 14 means next year we'll have to mark it on the fourth box. Then on 25 it is 6. Again the same line has to be drawn. We'll have to join all the points with a smooth and free curve. So both the lines are going to be intersected at one particular point, right? Now we'll have to draw one perpendicular line corresponding to the x-axis, that will become the value of median. So the value of median here we got is 15.416. So round off, if you will get on 16th box, the after 15 one small box we are going to be seeing, therefore the value of the median can be located on graph. So this is how we are going to construct the less than and more than OGs. Let us we can see for the second question. The table given below shows the frequency distribution of the scores obtained by 200 candidates in GFGC examination. Draw cumulative frequency curve by less than type and more than, hence find the median. So here the question given the class intervals as well as the frequency. So the same thing we have constructed with the help of table. So one class interval, one frequency value. Then upper limits, then LCF, that is less than cumulative frequency. Then for the more than OG, we have to construct two columns. One is lower limits and the LCF. So all the class intervals we have marked, then frequencies, right, that is 20. Then we'll have to go for less than OG. The less than OG means all upper limits has to be marked in this column. Then we have to calculate the CF values. 30, 30 plus 15 is 45, then 90, 110, 135, 175, 185 and 200. For more than OGs, again lower limits has to be taken, 200, 250, 300, all the lower limits of the class levels has to be substituted same here. And next for more than CF, the last number will be considered here. It will become the first. 200 minus 30 will be 170. 170 minus 15 is 155. We should go for deducting in the form of decreasing order. So this is how we have to calculate both less than and more than in terms of numbers. Then we'll calculate the value of median. So the value of median, first we'll have to calculate the size of median, that is n by 2. It is nothing but 200 by 2, that is the 100th item. In the CF column, we should see where the 100 is going to be located. So 110, the 100th size of the item is located, the same class interval is 350 to 400. Therefore, the value of median lies in the class interval of 350 to 400. Now we'll have to substitute the same thing in the formula, that is median equals L plus n by 2 minus PCF by F into C. Median equals the lower limit, that is 350 plus n by 2 is 100 minus preceding CF of the cumulative frequency column, that is 90, simple frequency is 20 into 50. So median equals 350 plus difference of 100 minus 90 is 10 by 20 into 50. Then the values calculated becomes 25. Then added to the lower limit 350. Therefore, the value of median is 375. And this is the graph where we plotted the value of median. So on x-axis we have taken the class intervals. On the y-axis we have shown the CF cumulative values. So x-axis 1 centimeter is nothing but 50 scores. On y-axis 1 centimeter is nothing but 20 students. Let us will have to mark the column for the LCF, that is 250. What is the CF LCF, that is 30. So here 250, 20. The central fifth box will be the 30 number. In between 20, 30, 40 it will become, then 40 after 5 box it will become 50, then it will become 60. 250, then the 300 means it will be 45. So on 300 after 40 here, so one box is showing 2. The one box is the small box is representing the data of 2 students here. So it is 45, 350. Again, we'll have to see the on 350 it is the CF value is 90. On 350 we have marked exactly at the center point. After 80, the fifth box it is 90. Then on 400 it is 100. Then on 450 it is the CF value 450 is 135. So for 500 it is 175. In the same manner, what is given in the class intervals, it has to be plotted. So the increasing order, what we'll get is the one Ogive curve that will be considered as less than, and the decreasing order where we are going to get it will be considered as the more than. The intersection between the two Ogive curves, the central point where it is going to be located, we have to draw one perpendicular line which is going to be highlighted the value of median. Therefore, the value of median is nothing but 375. Exactly we got here 375. So this is how we should have to plot the same median value on the graph. So with this I am going to end the session. Thank you.